Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today, because I most certainly am, because we are back with some more Trails Beyond the Horizon. So, let's get on into it, get back into the game. It has been a day, one empty day between last time and this time currently streaming. I did not do anything because I didn't want to potentially advance the plot in any meaningful way. And I didn't go into the, whatchamacallit? The...
Initiating search.
Where's the word? The... I can't think of the word. Come on. Where's the word? I didn't go into the garden because didn't really feel the need to. Okay. So, what I'm going to try to remember to do is go and check around with all the NPCs that I actually kind of like care about. Hey, Yume's at school. How's it going, girl? I think I'm gonna ask about swallows, like where they go and what they do after leaving the nest and stuff. I can take a train and go see them. Oh, I have a question about space. How do I become an astronaut? Well, I can't speak to the details, but I have met General Haring on more than one occasion. According to him, a first-rate Air Force pilot must have quick and accurate judgment, but not merely by innate nature. Such sense should also, in his words, be cultivated through passion and tireless effort. I'm certain that these two qualities are equally invaluable to an astronaut as well. For real? Woohoo! Now I definitely know I could be one. No way anybody could beat me in either of those things. Okay, Sheena. I don't think I've ever seen Harry get this excited in class before. Well, if any question goes, then I guess I'll have to cover myself. Honestly, being named for someone so great and important makes me self-conscious that I always dodge the topic. But maybe now's the time to finally bring her up. You can ask whatever you want today. Awesome. I'm going to ask about, the Gash, maybe? If I pray really hard every day, will I get to meet her? Maybe, Mark. Maybe. Sister Miria. The guest speaker for today's special lesson is none other than Bishop Orwell from the Cathedral. I can barely believe you've actually agreed, and I'm the one who I'm the one who invited him. Stories are so educational too, even for me. I just seeing the excitement on the children's faces makes all my pleading worth it. My parents got my name from the great historical figure, you know the one. I've been dodging the topic until now, but it might be nice to learn about her for real just this once. Just this once. Bishop's so awesome, he can answer my question. No, I know I can be an astronaut. BM to it. Okay, and you, Anya. Bishop Orwell was second from the top at the cathedral, so having him here for class is a real shock. He was Father Nikolai's teacher, so you can bet he's got a lot of interesting facts and stories to tell. It really drives home how much I love learning all the things there are to know out here. I think that's just helped me make up my mind. She wants to go be a traveling scholar or something. Okay, we need to go check on the... are they here? Yeah, the share house. Right, the share house couple. Alright, did they hook up? Did you hook up? Luke. Now what? Now what? I left a message on the bulletin board and everything. The bulletin board, eh? Might as well check if it's a 4SPG. Okay. So we're gonna have a quest dealing with them. Interesting. Aha.
Let's see what we got.
This 4SPG on the bulletin board. Note from longtime friend. My childhood friend Guinea left me a note saying she moved out of our share house. I've been trying to figure out why, but so far I've got bupkis. Please, I need your help, Spriggan. Ooh. Ooh, boy. I like these NPCs. It's an interesting thing. What's going on? What's going on? So, you seem troubled. It isn't Van the Spriggan. As a matter of fact, I am. You said your childhood friend and roommate, Guinea, left and hasn't come back yet? Right, she's been gone since this morning. Later, I found out she'd even left a note. It's all so sudden. Really have no idea where she could have gone. Can I count on your help? Yeah. Alright, we'll take this on. You said she's been gone since this morning. So she was with you in the share house last night, right? Yes, nothing seemed to be amiss. But when I woke up this morning, there was no sign of her. Okay, so chances are he didn't make any money moves last night. And yeah, she's like, I can't live with him anymore. Probably because she cares too much. She's like, I like him too much. I can't, but he doesn't think of me like that, so I can't live with him. All I found was the note she left in the living room. Left while you were sleeping. Think we can see the note? Of course. Let's see. Luke, you're simply too dazzling. I know this is sudden, but I've decided to distance myself from you and leave the share house. There's nothing you need to worry about, so please don't look for me. Dispose of my possessions in whatever way you see fit. Guinea. Wow. No wonder you were shocked. No doubt about it. She wrote that she was leaving. Have you noticed anything different about Miss Guinea recently? No, not at all, I'm embarrassed to admit. Though I've only been living in the share house for about a month. It's not like we've had any big fights or anything since I moved here. Just to make sure we got this right. Are you two in love with each other? Just Aaron going, I'm just gonna drop the ball. I'm just gonna drop the bomb. In love? Of course not. What a thing to say. We've been childhood friends for 20 years. She's like family to me. He's way too easy to read. Well, best pretend to believe him for now. Do you have any idea what she meant by too dazzling? Honestly, that's the part I'm most confused about. I tend to be gloomy by nature. I even decided to become an engineer to avoid interacting with people. Guinea, on the other hand, has always been so cheerful and honest. Even at her part-time job, she's loved by her fellow staff members, and the customers too. Dazzling is a word better suited for her, not me. Well, everybody's got their own opinion, no matter what the reasons. She was probably overwhelmed by her strengths. Must be tough for those around you. I can't imagine I have any qualities she'd be jealous of. But if that is true, then I've only failed her all the more as a friend. It would mean I didn't understand her feelings in the slightest. The fact that she just abandoned all of her things out of nowhere is weird too. Yeah, what's with the nothing to worry about part? Of course you're gonna worry. Sounds to me like we need to find her and find out how she really feels. Yes, it's also possible she got dragged into some sort of trouble. I thought that too, which is why I've been trying to do everything I can to find her, but no such luck. She normally works as a waitress at Macmillan Cafe. Hey, Wolfslash, how's it going, my man? And she also cleans rooms at the Maserati Hotel in the Satan district. She'd normally be at the hotel today, so I tried contacting them. They said she hadn't come to work yet, and they hadn't heard from her. Did you also contact Macmillan Cafe? I even went in to ask in person. We've hung out together a few times in the Tyrell district where the cafe is. Finished acts. It's really great so far. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. And that was the only other place I could imagine Guinea going. But in the end, I didn't find a thing. I see. Seems we don't have any other leads at present. We may have no choice but to check the places she works again. Yeah, could be the situation's changed too. Care to join us? Are you sure? That seems like the most efficient way to do this. Let's get started then. You can go to either Macmillan Cafe in the Tyrell district or the Maserati Hotel in the Satan district.
Time to get to work.
Let's go to work. It's time to work, bud. Get ready for work. It's working time. We're gonna put you to work. Get working.
Okay. But let's just go kind of down the list. For more, Orion, must be about our little arrangement.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright.
I'm calling with the status update on the Grim Garden's liberation. Is now a good time? Sure. Take you guys away into the third domain already? Technically speaking, yes, but the third domain is a bit of a peculiar case. Could I ask you to log in first so I can explain the details on site? I know trouble brewing when I hear it. Probably best to check it out in person then. So yeah, we'll be there. Thank you, and apologies for the trouble. Come on, get me in. Nope.
Searching.
I'm surprised she even has to do a shard search. I'm surprised she can't just see it all with her super with her unclouded eye. How's it going, you guys? Son. Does that mean you're close to getting a role? Yeah, you know, there's all the space events all over the place, but one of them got a sudden opening. It's only a minor part, but I did get the role. Still, when I think about whether or not I can even pull it off, I get scared. A little late for that, huh? Sure, I took some training, but at the end of the day, I'm just a regular guy. Maybe I should turn it down before... Are you saying you're gonna run away? How pathetic. You sure you're not missing any parts down below? Damn, dude. Get your mind out of the gutter. Hey, can't you two take this seriously? Probably can, but the shard search is for us to play. You're right, we're just not as good as her. Although I think it would be really funny if she was the only character that could just passively pick them up without ever shard searching. She doesn't have to.
As much time as you need.
Like, oh yeah,
I hope to see you again.
found these. Bite-sized falafel. The thing that I always pronounced falafel when I was young. When I was younger, before I knew that it was falafel. Okay.
Leave it to me. And that's how the crew could do it.
And that is how the crew go do it. That is what we don't. Okay. So there might be sweets and Edith today. Hey, how's it going, Albert? That's the basic idea, anyway. Is there anything you don't understand so far? No, I think I get it. Hey, how's it go? It's going well. How about you, Ash? Thanks for dropping by. Man, you really are something, Albert. You managed all the other part-timers while still acting as the student council's treasurer. Yes, well, I'll be quitting today. There's no way I can keep up with work and be the student council president. But I appreciate the kind words. A bunch of the first-year girls are always going on about how cool you are. It's enough to make any man jealous. There's no point getting that kind of attention from a bunch of random people. Huh? That's enough chit-chat, Curtis. I still have to show you what to do next. Right. Looks like Curtis is taking over for Albert as part-time job. I bet just messing with mods for a game for most of the day. Nice. What game? Let's clear out before we get in the way. Being wanted by randos is not desirable. I only want to be wanted by the one girl I desire, and that's Anya's, said Albert. Real men want Shizuna after them. Or Elaine. Start game. 7 days to okay, yeah, that's a good one to mod. You see, sounds like this third domain has a rather distinctive structure compared to the others. Yes, apparently the first half is divided into 3 subdomains designated A, B, and C. It appears that all of them must be partially liberated before their shared nexus can be accessed. Anyways, I have beat Kai. Hell yeah. No spoilers. That's why the cooperation of not only us, but those responsible for the other routes is essential. Once everyone's done, the Foundation's team will hack in and unlock the entrance from the Nexus? Yes, I can't divulge any details about those assigned to the other routes at present, but it shouldn't be long before I'm able to introduce you to one another. Fine, keep those lips zipped. Not like we can't hazard a guess. If one of the groups has Altina's friends in it, wait, wouldn't that mean? Well, we'll just let you have your privacy on this one. Something tells me there'll be a few familiar faces down the road. I'm excited already. Yes, but setting that aside.
Exactly when did you, of all people, get in here? Sup?
Let's not start the small stuff. I just walked in. It would seem she's using her account from her previous visits to the Marken Garden. Shizuna Rem Misurugi, was it? Yep, nice to meet you, Altina. I know it doesn't bother Shizuna in the least, but is anyone else picking up that tension in the air?
Yeah, Altina's like, oh, you cut Reen's sword? That's not cool.
Ryan's probably got a handful of hang-ups about her, what with their shared acquaintance. I'm rather leery of her joining you all to begin with. I suppose it's too late to protest. Alrighty then, let's show this grim garden we mean business, while taking care of our actual Spriggan business, of course. Hey, who died and put you in charge? Well, there's no doubt she'll be an asset, so maybe this isn't so bad? It's incredibly difficult to tell whether they're glad to see her, or simply resigned to her butting in.
Both?
Shizuna is now temporarily available to participate in the Grim Garden. Temporarily. Okay, so she's not going to be here permanently to join, which sucks. What was that?
Just a little freebie from me. You better not overuse it.
Yo. Marebear? Marebear! Yeah. Or, I know, but I want to spoil it. I can't because I have no clue how I'll be able to since the ending left me completely speechless and confused and intrigued by it was a good. Okay. Marebear. Guess she doesn't plan on showing herself. Ugh. I have to look at my Michael Jackson glove in my normal hand. Feels like the shackles restraining the demonity in me have gotten a little slacker. Huh. So in other words, I can use the Grendel's power more than ever before now. And every day you're this generous, I'll make the most of it getting through these domains. Van can now freely draw power of the Grendel's power in the Grim Garden. Awakening on the field will allow him to transform into the Grendel and eradicate it. Fuck yes! I get to run around as Grendel? Additionally, Van can transform during command battles at any time via his Bear the Nightmare craft. Fucking yes! That is what is up. Say, is Kai 2 win? Yeah. I'm going to be curious if they're going to call it Trails Beyond the Horizon 2, or if it's going to... Because I was always under the assumption that, like, yeah, this is Daybreak 3, but it has a different name, which gives it more of, like, the mental placement of, like, a Reverie title, where it's a kind of finish the arc kind of thing to prep for the next one. But I've seen people like I've even seen like interviews with like the Falcom guy going like, yeah, the sequel to Trails Beyond the Horizon, not just the next game in the Trail series. They're saying circumstances using Awakening with Vandal transforming into the Grendel. Use overwhelming power and generation boost to overcome your enemies with ease. Cool. You thought Awakening was broken forward jokes on you. Here's free Grendel. Yeah, dude. That's what we want. We want free Grendel.
The wisdom within?
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, let's begin. Decryption complete.
Celestial Bond.
What do you
Fairy
think?
United hair. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, Conqueror.
Onwards.
Party lineup. Brigard, I like you, but let's be real here. Also, let's be real here. Yeah. This is good. 18 to 21, so we're good. We're giving out free buffs. Also, I found this in the full song opener on Kai, and man, they don't miss. Hell yeah. Yeah. And I still have to go back to the prior domains and like actually like get beyond rank C.
Adventure
Eventually.
begins.
Okay. So we got 2 palm spawns. So I'm thinking here to here to here to here to here to here. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Okay. Excuse me, I'm just gonna
Those afar, hearken to the sound. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Now! Behold! Cirrus Gleam!
Is Reen supposed to beat that?
Oh, I was sure I could do
Wait,
better.
I saw Heavenly Fairy learned Ifrit Raid, which is a great name. Wait a
do
second.
now?
Wait a second. I need to go to her. What is her orbit things? I saw a thing pop. What is Heavenly Fortune? Okay. Low chance of AT bonus on own next turn after acting. Interesting. Okay. Honestly, if I can get her power charger, but I can't put anything on her. But yeah. Like, she needs hit 3. So most of her moves have true hit just on them anyway. Let's do S-Craft power plus 80. Yeah. Speed surge. Okay. Good. Let me do this. And this. Monsters appeared. Oh no, it was a mimic chest.
There are so many
Oh,
of them.
okay. Well.
Look out!
Oh, you dumb bitch. You missed? You missed, you dumb bastard. Okay. I have no idea how much damage they got. Me run my fist attack with 500 plus accuracy. I'm not gonna miss. Okay. Now, if you'll just excuse me. Okay. Duality removes buffs, which is fantastic. For 20. Raging Blizzard. Okay, seems like they took True Hit off of all her stuff. She just has Spirit Unification as a move, which is awesome. Godly Spirit Insight. It costs 100 CP. Okay, yeah, she's... They went, okay, maybe getting True Hit on everything was a bit broken. Maybe having all her crafts just ignore the existence of an accuracy stat was a little bit unfair. But it's time to Zock it up. There we go. Okay. And then we'll just walk over here. Good. Nice. Oh, Avenging Arts. Good. Okay.
Isn't that what you got?
Yeah, put that. Damage down. Zephyr Raiment, how dare you?
Now it's my turn.
How darest thou?
I got you covered. Miss Lancer.
Okay.
Got you covered.
Good. Good bewitch. God damn it, stop it.
Here to support.
Moves, but actually, let's do that.
Sealed form. 2 hours.
Good.
Do the main, Van.
Nice. Yeah, I already have over 500% with all that accuracy. Second guess right to hit the boat whenever he has so many girls want. God damn it, Reen. Why can't you tell? Are you this dense?
Nice.
Good.
Moving on
Okay.
up.
Status
Getting-
parameters upgraded.
Getting good XP off of these.
One step.
What's next?
Wants to drop something. Raven suit, male only.
All right, treasure.
Oh boy, it's a male suit. Okay, what's going on? Raven suit. Evasion goes down, but defense goes up by quite a bit. So, I think that's worth it. Don't really want to, but I do think it's worth it. Sure he doesn't know and is just too scared to make the first move count. I mean, Reen's after Crow. Like, honestly, I think it would be one of the best things ever if they just went, oh, the reason why Reen doesn't really get it all that much is that he's just like a closeted bisexual that's just been hiding it. And he really wants Crow. And he only found that out after being an adult. Say 6 foes field, hit foes quick art, say 2. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I think they don't make sense. Probably make
All in a
it
day's
crit
work.
hitter for whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get down to it. Like the wind. Let it fly. Slice and twitch.
Nothing.
With age comes
Oh,
experience.
fuck.
Go and initiate that.
Oh, whatever. It's fine. So Crow can be in his arm too. I mean, that is true. Oh, I just got in, hell yeah. Okay. You know what, let's... Also, wait, I need to check, because I think I had taken a thing off of
Here. Here's some extra.
Van.
I'll help
So,
out.
does he have a full thing right now?
Have some extra. Now.
Nice. Master
Just say the word.
SCLMer.
That's covered.
There we go. Ah, I was hoping it would be a miss.
Have some more. Wide
Good.
open.
Okay. Excuse
Shift into
me.
maintenance mode.
No, okay. He's fine. Big thing with him is he just doesn't have very many high level ones. He only has SCLM boost 1. Oh wait, no, I want SCLM. Power charger 2 is the thing that matters. Okay. And is there a Shizuna MVP 1? Also, these. Yeah, this is why I need to go get them S ranks, because those. Yeah, Shizuna. So I'll get hers. Okay.
Pretty great. You wield your Tachi quite deftly, Miss Mizurugi. COC's up. This'll make for a good warm-up.
Good work.
Dude,
Still
these
in
guys
one
are
piece?
nothing to Zoc. Zoc Shizuna.
I
She's already
sense
moving
an
so
incredible
fast.
Aura.
She's already moving so fast, she doesn't even need to Zoc, but she does anyway.
Initiating set. Let it flow. shards and confront it. Let it flow. Slice it down. Let's get down to it.
There we go. Let's pop Awakening real quick to make that hit a little bit harder.
I'll help out. Have some extra now.
It's on
Good.
you, Reset. Sucker!
Nice. S rank wards are a scam. I mean, yeah, but you still want to do them anyway. Because they do, it seems like the special courts that they were giving out very sparingly in Daybreak 1 and 2 is now a lot more just like common every time. Okay, do that. Nice. Good. 1,000 shard skills activated.
Status parameters upgraded. One step closer to reaching my let it fly. Ow!
There!
Slice you up. Next target is linked. Get another.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can be so broken in this game. It's great. I mean, I feel like basically ever since
Comes experience.
Sky 3rd, being broken has just always kind of been a thing you could be. Like, that's really where I think being broken kind of started.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
0, I do think it was a bit harder to get broken. Azure, I think it got a little bit easier.
Careful.
But yeah, from Cold Steel on, it's basically been them trying to figure out how to stop people from being broken while continuing to make freaking combat systems that are just more and more broken. Like, my lord, Master Courts were just
Who will fight next?
dream for breaking.
Slice you up. Big lift. Let's get down to it. Just say the word.
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Go all in on him.
Nil Moon Gleam. There we go.
Gauge up.
Hey, Bustin', how's it going? How's it going? It's going great. And you, Keith? Yeah, Devil Master is something they probably shouldn't have done. I mean, it's an interesting way to, like, move the system forward. But yeah, like, I mean, I want to be real. I enjoyed it, especially in, what was it, Cold Steel 4, where you could sub-master courts as many people as you wanted with the same one. Because it just made Emblem really great. It's like, oh, I'm just going to have Emblem on most people as the sub-master courts, purely for the sake of CP management. And XP, double Hollow Core Ren, right? Yo, when are we going to be able to have Mare and Lapis as Hollow Cores in the same one? How mad broken my Reinfeed was in 4. Dude, it's great.
What's next?
Okay, so come in here. Hello there. Hey, can you not, please? Okay, we're gonna do this.
Boost gauge limiter.
Doing that specifically because
Status parameters upgraded.
he gets
Where to now?
this thing back by 50, whereas Shizuna wouldn't.
Let's do this.
The palms are way too fast. Yeah. Please, no more Gartons. I'm begging. No, I want a game of only Gartons. I bring back Sky the Third, where it's all a Garton. Just feed doing casual 25k damage. It was fantastic. Wrath was great. They're so great to level. They're awesome. Quartz. Just
Modifying your
checking.
orb.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to start. Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that I opened a lot of your stuff. Why did I open? Yeah, because I got Arc Feather. What's Arc Feather 2 require? 4 more mind, 3 more wind. 4 more mind,
Your skills have been updated.
3 more wind. Yeah, sure.
Oh my. A new skill
There
has
we go. So you got a Judgment Feather. So now I should just be trying to cast with you
single element slot.
all the time. Your bottom one here now, I guess, would be best as Energy Charger to get EP after fights. Or something like Magical Start, maybe. So yeah, let's go for Energy Charger 2, which is Water 12. So that's going to be a bit difficult.
Single element slot.
We don't have any mind with water, so oh well. Mind 1, but water
Your skills have been
for
Your skills have been updated.
okay. Actually, yeah, this will also get her Earth. So now she has Energy Charger. Cast 2. Let's actually, yeah, we'll give her HP too. Revelation is good. That does she even have wind right now? Well, I should probably give her a wind thing. Haven't really given her jack shit. This is wind. Or I could do set circle large. You know, let's do that. And then let's also do Obsidian Array, my beloved. It really proved to me that the way Falcon was approaching the how not to be broken tower was by giving bosses way too much health. They're making it so it's like, hey, even if you are broken, you still have to fight for a while. You don't get to break and just not fight the thing. You get to break and fight it. You have to. We will force you to. Also, I just realized now I can go ahead in here and do all my droplets, which I've held on to for my boy Van, because he is my guy. Here we go. Fortitude. Good. And then we can do the magic droplets on Judith. Daybreak. Well, okay, what's going on? 22. Okay, let's get everyone to... yeah, you can also be 22. There we go. Because I have these. Ooh, learn Stray Cat. Okay, got a new move. Crafts. So we got all these. He needs to hit 30 before he breaks it. So no more using stuff on him. Still waiting for another support skill. She's got a lot of support ones. She got Stray Cat. What's this doing? 50? It's C rank. Okay. EP/CP absorb and stealth. That's a good move. That is a really good move, even. That is a phenomenal move. Like, holy shit. Oh, yeah, also we got our Grendel now. Okay, so I'm gonna be getting another Grendel S-Craft. That's gonna be cool. And something else. So that will be good. I feel like I use Howling Roar quite a bit. So let's bump that. Just have a Impash on all physical DPS. Yeah, easy clap. Find me, because if you do, some gateway with boss fight during the finale CS4 and the boss had only like 200k HP in my head. I went, wow, 200k? Man, boss and everyone Kai had more HP. Yeah. Which is wild because you were definitely doing more damage in like finale CS4 than I think you are in Act 1 here.
I am fully restored.
Which is why fights take so much longer. Okay, do I have any cooking for CP? I do. And you know what? F it, let's just use it here.
I can't take another bite.
Because there's CP to be regained. Cure elements, fuck it, don't give a shit.
That sure hit the spot.
Damage up, EP, don't give a shit.
That sure hit the spot.
There we go. Okay, so we got the buff. And then I can maybe food up when we go in. And I do still have connection events to do, so I will have to remember to do 1 or 2 after this. Need to do Shizuna's. Oh, it's 2. Damn. Okay. Already makes it a tad more complex. The seductive empress, Alat Lu. Damn, she should just present it.
It's boss time.
Okay, becoming the Grendel. Bear the Nightmare is only available during certain battles. It can be accessed via the crafts option. It will auto-deactivate after 4 turns. Bear the Nightmare costs 200 CP to activate. However, after the initial transformation, 100 CP will be restored. Okay. But that doesn't matter because we are doing Go-Go Grimcat! Cool.
It's go time.
Okay. Oh, they only have 49 each. That's not too bad. Okay, let's do... let's do Magic Surge on her.
My sincere appreciate that.
And then her thing is all those. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to do... This removes buffs, but not too concerned with that.
Let's get this heist underway.
Yeah, the boss fight where I got negative 500 and all that felt really great.
Now for the climax.
Oh god. Okay, good. 17,550. Okay, that's fine. Please let it happen. We're getting 3 bars. Good.
Cobalt cart.
Nice. Actually, I'm just gonna do this.
My move now.
Doing this to, 1, move him, but also use more bar for when Shizuna gets the bars. We'll have,
Boost gauge limiter.
Feeling fine.
we'll get more. Okay. And you're at 151. So, let's do Spirit Unification. Teachering what for? I love this the flash where it's like a 2D picture, like the hit stun. Okay. And she has 60. And even if I did, that's 15, that's 10. Yeah. Okay. But let's do this here. Woo!
My sincere appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah, the impact room's great, dude. It's fantastic. Spirited Onlooker. Insight regen. I don't like that. I don't like that either.
My turn now.
Which is why it's fine, because the one who get the next turn is the one that has the remove buff. Buff. So we're gonna do that. Deep duality. Get rid of your stupid bullshit. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take some cooking that will damage up and feed it to Shizuna
Appreciate that. Mr.
to boost her damage even further. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take one of those because that increases evasion a bit. And we are going to coin bullet to get some hate. Okay, cool buffs. Anyway, duality. She's not on a normal Tuesday. Yeah, right?
My turn now.
I mean, I think I want to use her. I would like to see her other things, but It really is just...
Allow me
It's
to
the
help.
thing that solves the problem right now.
Now or never.
Zero art, perfect. Okay. Plasma Sphere, they're weak to 120, or Argent Thorn, both B rank, so we're gonna do this. Are you boosted? No. It's a 0 art turn, so you don't need to. Okay, here we go.
If you please.
Nice. Nice. Judgment Feather. Judgment Feather. Also, I should probably start trying to like use Speed Surge, right, for stuff like that. Oh, and then did you end doing fees or Altina's Connect event on Reigns? I did Altina's. That was the one that voted. It was voted. Okay, what does I want to do? Inside self-side attack bonus, step blow, back attack bonus. Oh, their backs are perfectly spread out. Okay, you know, we'll just do this, I guess. There we go, we'll talk to speed up. Heavenly Self-Immolation. Are you fucking serious? What? That's so stupid.
All right.
What the fuck, man? And I had shield on. Okay. Go Grimcat. And then we're going to Cure Seal on... Actually, no, we're not with her. We're just going to use Argent Thorn.
Just say the word.
And you're going to... Damn it. Yeah, if they get too low, they just explode. That's fucking bullshit.
Way to fire me up.
That's really fucking stupid.
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
Okay, good to know. Okay, let's Spirit Unification.
Here I go.
Activating skill.
We'll just do an attack.
Do the thing, Van.
Cool.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art.
Just gotta kill them before they go boom. Yeah, my van barely survived the second explosion. The B team jumped in one by doing nothing. Yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So you guys got this going on. So let's bump this. Calvert Tunnel. Get you both slow. Good. Spirit Onlooker. Spirit Onlooker. Duality. A bit layer for my S rank. Yeah, because that's the thing. No one can go down. So you either have to do them fast enough or.
Now's your chance for a sharp boost.
Okay. We gotta try again. God damn it.
My chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
Lay to the crowd, Judith.
Okay. How do I handle this? Let's.
Pull out all the stops.
You know, let's just have this on. Let's just have this on. And then we can have. Yeah, we'll have Van come in. S-Craft.
Lay to the crowd.
And you can do Grim Knight Rouge.
limit has been raised.
Fuck yourself.
Boost gauge limit.
And then it's Crystal Shell saved it. Get fucked. I was smart. Thought these guys a few times never knew why they did that.
Skill
Yeah.
performance enhanced.
So you just did it fast enough. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just if I know that they're just gonna explode, I'm gonna diminish their damage by 70%. Guess they don't death blow just a lot. Yeah, because death blow has a specific animation where it's like the little like screaming cloud, or at least it was in previous games where it's like, ah! Right. That was just a big number. Grimgarten, third domain, subdomain B, partial liberation secured. Liberations of subdomains A and C also confirmed. However, ternary inter-subdomain connection has yet to be established. Ministry privilege is required to unlock access to third domain nexus. Yay, we did it. Oh, wait. Someone got KO'd? Who got KO'd? Is it because we did a retry? Yeah. And he's still there. I just didn't notice it a lot of time. Did, like, Judith go down or something? Maybe I just didn't see it. So we won't be able to go any farther until sometime this afternoon, huh? Correct. In addition to the partial liberation of the other subdomains, some hacking will be required. Once all the steps are complete, perhaps I can then introduce you to the other two teams. Really now, consider my anticipation whetted. There'll probably be a few reunions in store for us. Yeah, I can't wait! Well, if that's how it's going to be, I'll just go ahead and ditch when the moment's right. Wasn't much, but I got my kicks. Besides, jumping the gun would suck all the intrigue out of things. Yeah, it's like, I gotta meet Reen naturally. What are you on about now? They're free spirits, and then there's Shizuna. Seriously, enough dipping in and out all the time like some kind of phantom. No pun intended. The teams are comprised of those of the Foundation finds promising at present, and I have a theory as to the third's roster.
Those two must be among them. Never did learn where they headed after our previous encounter.
Those two. Wait, did you meet Nadia and Swin? Is that. Wait. Is that the implication? Is Brigard the one that helped get them together finally?
Unravel the wisdom. All right, let's begin. Decryption
Okay,
complete.
what's going on here? Stellarverse, Grendel's goes down, Swin's tracksuit. Okay, we got some good stuff. God, it's gonna take so much G tokens to unlock the amount of grimoires that you need. She is not good.
Stuff.
Is it, how many fucking things is it? Isn't it like some god? It's 1,000. Not even at 500. Golia, I'm getting close. Gorgeous crown. I meant Celise and Leon. Maybe. But he did also mention those two, right? Because wasn't the dialogue those two were part of the... Those two must be among them. I never did learn where they headed after our previous encounter. Right? Like, those two must be among them. Celise and Leon aren't in any of the groups. And I feel like he wouldn't say those two. He would just go, oh, like, my disciples must be among them, if it were referring to those two. Okay. Who knows? Yeah, we will find out. That is the beauty.
I'd really like to cover that.
Imagine if she's not isn't allowed to go into the casino because she'll just break it. Like, oh yeah,
Hello.
win. So I thought,
Thank
but your reasons make sense. If it isn't Van and Pals, long time no see. Where were you? Sure been a minute. Didn't realize you were back in town, Shino. Were you taking your bar all over the country? Yep, since it's on wheels, I figured I'd better use that to my advantage and take it out to all sorts of places. I had the opportunity to meet all kinds of people, and I learned a lot. Alright, so you found your own way of running a business, huh? It's too bad I won't get to enjoy your drinks as often as I'd like, but I'll be rooting for you. Thanks. I'll work hard to live up to your expectations. Cool. Oh, hello there. Going on a little date? Immovable in the cheaper here too, huh? Who would have thought we'd be hung up by rainy weather? 2 adults on a quiet date. It's like a scene from a movie. She is 100% banned since they think she is cheating. She is just not the normal. Well, I don't think she's cheating. She's just using her inborn abilities. Right? Like if someone's just like naturally good at math and they go to a casino, right? Not cheating if they're just mathing it out. Calling it a date is a bit of a stretch. Sounds like things were rough last night. Kincaid filled me in a bit. Last night? Talking about the group Van and the others ran into.
Elaine's looking into it, but the people we took in don't remember much. At least we were able to confirm their identities. They'll be released as soon as their health improves.
However, since some of them have no families or relatives, we're worried that they might get up to more trouble. Is it cheating if she can just see both sides of all cards? Oh, and the whole uncloud, I think, seems like cheating to me. I mean, any person could probably, if they put their mind to it, learn the unclouded eye. They put their mind to it and trained for years and were just built different. But, you know. The only person that she can play cards against is Cassius. I've arranged to have the police check in on them every once in a while. Is that so? In other words, the CID's got no intention of getting involved. That might be overstating it, but there is a reason the CID doesn't have the resources to handle it. And until that reason is taken care of, we've been relying on cooperation from all sides, Marduk and Ikaruga included. What do you mean learn for years? Just look at it and it's mastered. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been increasingly busy helping out around since May. Let me guess. My reason is Project Star Taker, isn't it? Game of poker with Reen versus Shizuna and Cassius would be a hell of a game. See, I'm thinking, like, Reen doesn't strike me as someone good at gambling. Like, in that, I don't think Reen is the kind of person that takes the necessary risks to, like, win sufficiently at gambling. I feel, like, because the only time, we've seen him gamble was that one horse race where he just went, I'm gonna bet on the underdog. And it's Lino Bloom. Tita, Toa, Nadia, OP, and Tio playing poker. Dude, okay. That's just a very cute table. And also, in that case, I would be betting on probably Nadia or Tio. Because Tio might be mathing it, and Nadia potentially has the necessary skills to cheat. I know you're not going to tell me even if I ask, but why all this effort? Why is the full power of the intelligence agency caught up with sending someone into the atmosphere? Not to mention the aerospace forces in charge of the rocket's functions. Even that's well outside the CID's field of expertise. Let's just call it a state secret and move on, yes? I am sorry about this, for what it's worth. I can't tell you anything despite all you've done to help us. Chief. If you're going to be so apologetic, then maybe we can cut you some slack. Damn it, Renee. Just cuts off and makes no effort to hide the distance he's putting between us. Even back in school, he tried to deal with all the student council problems on his own. Opposite just going, ooh, these cards are cool. Ooh, nice sweets. Leaves the table. Or be asking, what are their names? I need to give them cuteness. I need to give them cuteness scores. If no one would cheat in there, I'll just use math. Yeah. I'll just use math, and Tio probably benefits the most, although doesn't she need to use, like, the tech to do math best? At which point, then I would probably put it on Toa. Because I think just off cuff, she is probably just the smartest, book smart-wise, of that group. Although, frequently Rufus does say refer to Lapis's processing power. So maybe she could just do it? Man. You pound because Big Brother won't play with you? Trust me, he ain't the big bro. I was the one leading him around when we were kids. Whatever you say. Fan's childlike side is kind of refreshing, don't you think?
The guy's not just following steady policy. He's got orders from the presidential office as well. We can only hope that all of you, Elaine included, can find a way to figure out what's going on. For now, I'd appreciate any information you can share, Kelka. Even about Walter's movements, the Society's people, or what's going on with the church and this whole pact thing. Something about why the Republic's reaching out to the other nations.
I suppose I can tell you a little. In exchange for information on the tech union's movements or the policies of the guild's HQ in Le Mans, things like that. I feel like policies for guild policies probably aren't secret, right? Like this, like I feel like the guild seems like a pretty open group in regards to like policies. Like that seems like something you would just call and say, "Hey guys, what's the policy for this?"
Damn fox.
It may look like old friends, but it's clear the Flying Swallows one step ahead. But they seem really close, just like Van and his friends. Maybe, but their situation is completely different from ours. Do they really gotta dangle these juicy hints in front of us when they know we're just listening in? Either way, whoever does win won't gain money, since by the time they end the game labs will have bankrupted the casino by non-stop. That is true. Although most of the time when you're playing poker, you're playing against each other, not the house. Seriously, but I take it you've already heard all about this stuff, haven't you? Nope, sorry. Only a few of us are actually involved. They gotta keep Shizuna not in the know. You just keep her away from any information, and maybe, just maybe, just maybe, it can stay a secret.
Screen 2 will be opening its doors shortly.
Point still stands. Just a small snack.
Enjoy the film.
Sup, girl? Really just sticking it out like that, huh?
They all look
Hello, Chignon and Julian. Hold on. Isn't today the student tennis tournament? I'm pretty sure Aramis is participating. But Renfair and Liberal are just way too good at tennis. Is that really Liberal? Was there a tennis club at Liberal in the Liberal schools? Yeah, I bet both Ardent First High School and Janus Royal Academy are going to be on top this year. Of course, Thor's Tennis Club has been rising through the ranks too. They'll definitely be leaving their mark on the competition. Really? Well, that's exciting. School tennis tournament, huh? I wonder if the bookie's taking bets. Ah, okay. Rise of Thor's Tennis Club. Okay. Forgot about the bookie. Can't believe Lyle can't make it. You say he got called in to work out of nowhere? Yeah, he delivers food. He wasn't even scheduled to work, but they asked him to make deliveries because he got an Orville scooter. He's way too much of a pushover, I swear. Well, whatever. That just means we gotta enjoy the movie for him, too.
Welcome.
Aura! The Aura was playing. Okay, Ari viewed it. Okay. Human Game, a dystopian thriller. Let's go. Now, who should I invite to see it? I mean, we gotta go with Shizuna. Dystopian thriller.
Thank you for your visit today.
I mean, this is
Screen 2 will be
just a
opening
fun
its
group.
doors shortly.
Going back with the booking thing, so you can just say, fuck it, pick all the options. Oh, yeah, that's what I did the first time. Van headed into the theater with his company of choice, having decided to take a break from work. A young man named Gil took on a mountain of debt by co-signing a loan with his best friend, who he trusted more than anyone. But it had all been a ruse. The amount was far more than he could ever hope to pay back. But just as he'd fallen into despair, he stumbled upon a possibility. Gil received an invite from an unknown sender to a game show with a massive payout. But this competition was a twisted one, where the participants were forced to cast aside their dignity and risk life and limb for money. Despite being put on parade like an animal for the event's wealthy hosts, Gil managed to claim victory after victory. That was largely thanks to another young man named Adam, with whom he had cooperated and come to trust deeply over the course of several games. Although their reasons for getting involved in the games differed, they shared a common bond and quickly became friends. Eventually, Gil and Adam were forced to confront the climax of the event, Hell's Seesaw. Yes, hey, you can't lose with all the
Looks
options.
like 55 degrees is up next. The incline on Hell's Seesaw is getting really steep now. Oh, and we're losing players left and right, with many of our contestants dropping out in every sense of the word.
Just a little longer, Gil. Hang in there. As long as we get that mirror home, we win in the end.
I know. You think I'd lose after having gotten this far? Just 3 more games. Just 3 more games, and then I could settle the score.
That's the spirit, Gil. Grab on.
Adam, what are you doing?
No, Adam!
It's going to take every single mirror in the prize pool to pay for my little sister's surgery.
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh, an unexpected betrayal.
Joey
at the
Wheeler!
end of the game?
My sister's surgery, Yug!
The trust between them was just a clever ruse?
She's got an eye
I
disease,
hate to have
Yug.
it end this way, but I'm winning this alone. I'm sorry.
Adam? Was this your plan right from the start? Just you wait. I swear one day I'll get you back for this!
That's what you get for trusting people.
If you win money for one of these games, what would you spend it on? No, I'll just buy trainloads of mac and cheese. So, if I were let's not even say one of these game shows. Let's say just like lottery. Let's say I won $1 million from a lottery. What would I spend it on? I would probably try to see what I could do with like some quick math. Let me do some quick math right now. So calculator. So let's say you have $1 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's say you put it in a high yield savings account with about a 3% interest. So times 0.03 equals. That's $30,000 each year. Can't live off of that just yet. So chances are, what I would do would be, I just want a lot of mac and cheese. So chances are what I would do is probably just pay off my home, which would still leave me with like a healthy amount. Let's round and maybe say like $750, and then still just leave it in high yield to get $22.5 thousand a year in just interest. Now I could probably put it in some like better yield stocks and stuff, but I'm not the kind of person to get a lot of money and then go buy a thing. Because most of the things that you can buy with a large sum of money, you'll also probably get like if I said, oh, I want to go buy this good car, it's like, well, every year I have to pay the excise tax on that car. What if I can't afford it? Oh, I'll buy a big home. Well, I have to pay the real estate tax on it. What if I can't afford it? Realistically, if I were to do it, I would probably put it in the high yield savings, collect the interest, and then with 1 year's amount, try to buy like maybe a vacation home in like Japan. So I'd have a reason to go there like every year. Where like, because like houses in Japan are fucking dirt cheap depending on where you get them. And then I would just use the money I get from that every year to just vacation over there. Where I just get a lot of mac and cheese like a true American. Kraft mac and cheese. Despite being made primarily to entertain, this film also served as an excellent depiction of how one reaps what they sow. We see the way greed can transform a person, causing them to chase single-mindedly after profit, to the point where it causes their own destruction. And the film shows us step by step how that can play out. The whole theme left a big impression, that's for sure. It was especially clear with Adam's story. The guy who seemed so upright and showed how he lost sight of everything once greed took hold of him. Though I guess at the very least, he had reasons beyond just that for betraying Gil. Be that as it may, had the two won together and split the winnings, he could have raised the remaining money he needed through other means. In the end, it was Adam's distrust, fear of failure, and his desire to prevent anyone beside himself from winning that led him to make the mistake of betraying Gil. Spot on analysis as ever, Master. Because of that, Gil, who held on to his principles the whole way through, was able to turn the tables, and Adam suffered for his choice. It always feels good to see someone who sticks to his guns win out, while selfish idiots get their comeuppance. Betrayals, contests of endurance, all the games in that movie look so fun. If there really was a tournament like that, where you could earn oodles of cash from winning, I might give it a try. Knowing you, you'd probably win the whole thing without even trying. Your unclouded eye would give you a serious edge in the mind games and battle of wits and all that. Did you really end up having any fun if you just steamrolled the competition like that? True. Well, if I couldn't have any fun, then I'd just spoil everyone else's. I bet if I brought everything crashing down on the masterminds and audiences' heads, their devastated expressions would be priceless. Sounds like you're ready to steal their role as the villains for yourself. Yeah, I just fuck it up for everyone. That's what true ballers do. Okay, cool, good. We're gonna take a quick 3-minute break and then we'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. Oh, can we watch another movie? I mean, let's just go to it again, but this time... Actually... how's my connect with everyone? Barry and Aaron are 25 away. Quattro and Rosette are also 25 away. Shizuna's 25. I'm not gonna have Shizuna at nearly as much of my party, I think.
Welcome.
So let's do Shizuna and Rosette. Okay. Next scene. Oh no. That was a wonderful movie. Barbara's interactions with Vince, her various exploits, and the encompassing mood of the journey were masterfully blended together. Right? Seemed like it was following the classic road trip movie formula at first, but had a bunch of fun spins on the genre. It's definitely a good time, but you seem to have taken an especially big shine to it. Have anything to do with that aspiration of yours you mentioned a while back? For genuine feeling? Yes, though it may be a work of fiction, simply bearing witness to a journey so grand and varied fills my heart. A journey where people meet, part, and experience changes within them as a result of those connections. Seeing all those things on screen, it was like they were made even more brilliant. See? Hey, these days you got a pair of legs all your own that can take you on whatever journey you want, right? Guessing that's the reason the movie resonates so deeply with you, huh? Sharp as ever, Mr. Arkwright. That probably is part of it, yes. Because of that, a journey like the one we saw on that screen feels so much more real to me now. That may well be why I was so moved. It was interesting to see a story like that about characters wandering around remote regions and solving problems as they go. As someone who spent time wandering around the eastern part of Zemiri, I kind of feel like I can relate to Barbara. Well, in your case, you have a knack for sticking your nose in some pretty hairy situations, to the point where it must have made the conflicts in the movie look laughably easy to you. Even so, you still enjoyed it? Huh? Well, yeah. It's always fascinating seeing someone from a different walk of life and with a separate skill set overcome adversity in their own way. I can learn how normal people do things, how they might respond to a crisis. The more differences someone has from you, the more new discoveries you can make by being around them. I get you. So stuff like that, that's novelty, since you're strong enough to overcome pretty much anything on your own. Suppose I could say that perspective of yours is a new discovery for me.
I'm so strong I don't need help.
Okay. Good. Okay. Nice. And then we have that.
Maybe we should start
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy!
Yay!
Please,
Go shopping with
step
Mommy.
Out
on
of this world.
Hello, Carla. My husband got called to work suddenly and they ended up sending him somewhere. There's no telling when I would be back by the weekend. So lonely. I know, Mom. We could write Dad a letter. A letter, you say? Yeah, that way Dad won't feel lonely either. He might even write us back. Why, that's a wonderful idea. Thanks, Lily. I feel a lot better now. Alrighty, get ahead of yourself, Mom. Oh. Look at them. They're on a date. That's cute. Okay, what's going on?
Welcome. Please stop by again.
Hey, got a
Guinea's
minute?
whereabouts. You're the man who came by this morning. Guinea's friend, right? I'm afraid I haven't heard from her since. Oh. Is there anybody here who might know anything? Well, she's a friendly person, so she's built rapport with many of the people here. Lucia was especially close to her. They talked to each other about all kinds of things. So she might be the one to ask. She should be here right now. Thank you so very much, sir. Hello there, Lucia.
Pardon me.
This is about Guinea, right? The owner told me about it, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her either. You know what? I just remembered something. I only learned this recently, mind you. But it turns out my little brother Kirk knows her. Your little brother? Yep, I don't know how they came to know each other, though. Kirk plays basketball with the team in the Saden district. He should be playing there now, so maybe try talking to him. Talk about a small world. Got that right. Just curious, is Guinea a big basketball fan? Oh yeah, she's real athletic, so she loves playing a game of hoops. I suppose it shouldn't be surprising. She's always been real cheerful. She can get to be friends with just about anyone, which explains why she's got such a big circle. Yeah, what's going on, lovebirds? Hey now. Qasim? And Mirabelle. I hadn't realized you were in the capital. Arkwright, it's been a while. Well, not that long, and Rosette and Fairy and everyone else is here too. But it has been a while since I've seen Agnes. Have you been helping out in the garden? Yes. Long time no see, Mirabelle. Qasim? Don't tell me you're here about the space program on orders from the presidential office. I see no reason to deny it at this point. The satellite uses Marduk technology, after all. I'm more surprised to see her with you personally. What's so surprising about that? I'm a part-time associate member of the group, you know? Since when? Princess, why are you here? You're supposed to be over there this afternoon. Ikaruga's under contract. You can't just ignore it, you know? Don't worry about it. I'm just taking a little break before I get back to work. She totally just blew them off, didn't she? Yes, but we already knew Ikaruga had a contract with the presidential office. I see. So there's something more than just the defense of the space base and the development of satellite and shard technology. That's not all, considering that both the Divine Blade of Silver and history's strongest soldier are involved. Oh? Gulp. What's going on here? Hey now, is he asking questions he shouldn't be? It can't be about that, could it? Well, it's got nothing to do with me, so I'll stop sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. Though, it seems it's got something to do with a friend of mine. Ah, how boring. If you just pushed a little more, I could have pulled you in. I'm sure that thing of yours would have rewritten the book on fighting in extreme environments. Hardly. There's no way we'd be able to understand such a bizarre power. Honestly, just analyzing the battle data from the two of you was causing us enough headaches. What am I saying? What I'm saying is, everything else is off record. We don't need it, and we don't want it, so give it up, Princess Chasm. I had no intention of saying anything I shouldn't. How'd things turn out over on your end? Surely with all those brains and bronze, there's nothing to worry about, right? Indeed. It's gone better than anticipated, so we'll be leaving the finishing touches to all of you. Just leave it to us. I'm looking forward to it. I just told you it's all supposed to be off the record! In the end, I still have no idea what they're talking about. Sounds like the presidential office has them doing some high-level preparations. Off the record means off the record, gosh diggity darn it. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait. Gourmet, but then also this, and then this. That's it. Art appreciation, hometown friends, a visit from a chaperone, an unexpected hobby. I mean, we gotta do a visit from a chaperone. Got a message from someone who wants to come say hi. Apparently, she's from the same village as Shizuna. Came all the way to the capital this year. Can't help but feel like this is gonna be trouble. Okay, let's see what bullshit happens here. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time. Come on in. Door's open.
Pardon the intrusion.
Okay, you're...
It is a pleasure to meet you,
Kaede.
Sir Van Arkwright.
Okay.
I am Kaede, Lady Shizuna Rem Misurugi's attendant.
Attendant.
I am deeply grateful that you are giving me your time today.
How very proper. Nothing. I'm surprised you came out here in all this rain. Feel free to take a seat. I'll get you some tea. So, you're younger than Shizuna, right? Seems like you got a good head on your shoulders. More importantly, Sir Arkwright, sir, would you happen to know where the princess is? She was supposed to have been waiting here. About that. She fled, didn't she? Sure did. A few seconds before you came in, believe it or not. Nope. What's up? Been fishing for a hot minute. Really? I think I've been perfectly normal. She wouldn't get nervous just because someone from her home was dropping by. Right. Sorry, Van. Tell her I said hey. Huh? Just out. She is just out. Out the window. It's also a thin window. Wait! Like a hare, she fled, and without my even noticing. I would expect nothing less from the princess. She truly is brilliant. You seem real used to this kind of thing. Didn't think she had to have a weakness like this. Guess even a princess is no match for her attendant. Oh, the princess and I have quite an affectionate relationship. Still, I have had to steel myself in order to deal with her slovenly behavior. All for her sake, mind you. She would run away whenever I looked after her, so I would have to hunt her down, only for her to escape again. But that's love. Sounds like you gotta be one tough cookie to serve a princess. Yes, she can be a little troublemaker. Now, what am I to do with the present I brought for her? As I'm unfamiliar with the capital, I imagine searching for her is going to be quite troublesome. Not to mention, I must be leaving soon to attend to other business, so my time is limited. Worst case, I bet she'll be back when our break ends, but... yeah, since you're in a hurry and all, I can help you out. You could say I know my way around this city. Are you sure that's no trouble? Not at all. You haven't seen each other in a while, and I did promise to help you meet up, so... Plus, there's a chance to pay her back, if you get my drift. In that case, I humbly accept your assistance, Sir Arkwright. It is time to capture our runaway. And so Van and Kaede began their search for Shizuna. However, as soon as they began their pursuit, Shizuna noticed them with her unclouded eye, and just was like out of reach. For the average person, apprehending her would normally be impossible. Oh. Kaede just knows. She's like, there. Is Kaede a normal person physique, but has the unclouded eye? In the fucking river. She's that desperate, all wet. However, thanks to Kai's experience, they knew they were able to keep up despite Shizuna's eye. Combined with Van's sense of smell, they closed in, little by little. That shopkeeper's a real one for not outing her. Until eventually. The strip club.
It has been quite some time, Princess. Oh wow, long time no see, Kaede. Imagine bumping into you here.
Just where do you think you're hiding? Anyway, I can't believe we actually found her. You're something else. I have your sense of smell to thank, Sir Arkwright. I should know better than to face you in a game of hide and seek. Every time I escape your scoldings, you manage to find me and bring me back. I would only ever scold you if you were skipping work or wandering off, Princess. You must behave appropriately as one who shoulders both the Ikaruga and the Black God. The chieftain and matron have trusted you with this vital role. Yeah, sure, but I feel like I'm handling myself pretty well. Besides, I only forget about the mission sometimes, and since the world is just so full of fascinating sights. As both samurai and ninja, freedom is the Ikaruga's privilege. Don't you agree, Van? Don't you realize how much of a pain in my ass your freedom has been? Sometimes you're our enemy, sometimes you're my ally, sometimes you just barge into my office. Kaede does not like hearing that. Well, that aside, I can't say I expected you to come all the way out here at a time like this. I figured you were going to lecture me for Kuragane or the matron. Seems like I was wrong. Is it something urgent regarding the plan? I like to keep my morning open if possible. No, it has nothing to do with that. The operation has kept you from the village for some time, and there's something I simply had to get to you. Now then, let's make our return to the office. I will get things ready at once. Interesting.
Oh.
An onigiri. God, I want one.
The graininess and fresh smell of steamed rice, combined with its perfect stickiness and incredible saltiness. How can this be so delicious when all you did was roll up some white rice? I simply used rice harvested from the village and mixed it with natural salts from the Far East. Tell me, Princess, how does it taste?
It's super delicious. Your rice balls are on a whole nother level, Kaede. When was the last time I had one of these? I never thought I'd be able to eat one here in the Republic.
Which is surprising, given that there's a lot of Eastern people. Like, there's an entire Eastern quarter. Right? I thought you might be longing for a taste of home. I am ever so glad I was able to deliver these to you. We know not what awaits us beyond the summit of our current assignment, so I cannot help but be concerned for you, even if you are a divine blade. Kaede, but perhaps I need not be so worried. It would appear you have someone who is willing to stand by your side.
I wouldn't say that.
But I guess that even if she's a headache and a half, she's still saved my butt. Paying her back is the least I can do. Huh, you really feel that way? Sir Arkwright, I know the princess can be a handful, but I hope you'll continue to look after her. Look after her?
I swear, nobody stands a chance against you, Kaede. But hey, you don't have to worry. I'll pull this job off without a hitch, so you just wait for me back home.
I will, for as long as I must. Now then, I also brought umeboshi, katsuobushi, and fried miso rice balls, so please, help yourselves. Not long after, the rest of the gang returned to the office and enjoyed some rice balls. You mean some jelly donuts? Come on, guys. And after seeing Kaede off, they returned to work. Okay, so what's this? Parameters up, strength, and agility. Nice. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. We like strength and agility, both good. Yeah, I get to go shopping with Mommy. Yeah,
Then
we
let's
get
head
it,
over.
child. We get it. You're excited about going shopping with Mommy. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go to the shop first.
Welcome to Erlin's.
Hey, what's going on? Elegant
take as much
holster,
time as you need.
Elaine, glare coat. Eras. It does boost ATS. Not by too much, though. That's the thing. Res goes up, a damage goes up, evade go down. It's not a big deal. Speed doesn't go up that much damage. Eras,
I
yeah,
hope to
no.
see you again.
Actually,
Please take
let's
as
just
much time as you need.
exchange money. We got that
I
money.
hope to see you again.
Money, money, money. Okay.
Come on, Simon.
Where? Come on, Simon. We can do it, you fool. Damn, that's a loud radio. Hey, Kirk, how's it going, bud?
Hey, got a minute?
Isn't this Lucia's younger brother, Kirk? Seems like we could learn something. Maybe we should finish investigating Maserati Hotel first.
Throughout the Republic.
Okay.
Let's
On board,
see.
4 SPG. Cray Fund Crisis. Something tell us happened to the Cray Reconstruction Fund, an organization established to help with rebuilding Cray Village. We need help ASAP. Please come to the Maserati Hotel in the Satan District. Kaina and Allison. Okay, that seems dire. Did someone steal your money?
Allow me to assist. I hope to
Okay,
see you
yeah,
again.
we have all that. Make sure I do that. Oh, huh. Kinda Allison. Okay, let's come over here. Rumsfeld.
If I may trouble you a moment.
You're Luke, right? The one who contacted me this morning, which would make you the Spriggan. I'm sorry to say that Guinea isn't here yet. Incidentally, has she ever been late or absent from work without permission before? Cremona, you trained her for the part-time job. Do you know? Well, I looked over the records, and this is the first time she hasn't shown up without contacting us. You see, this really doesn't seem normal. Yeah, what in the world could have happened? She was always cheerful and upbeat, and she was a really hard worker, but I think something was bothering her. Bothering Ginny. She did say she'd like to be given more shifts in the future. I asked her why, and she just said she had to make a lot more money. Any idea what that might be? She moved to the share house to cut her housing expenses. That's why I thought she wasn't struggling with money anymore. Although, something on your mind? Yes, I've always wondered why she had 2 part-time jobs. If she just wanted to make ends meet, her job at the cafe would probably have been enough. Thought maybe she was trying to save for the future or something. Maybe she has some sort of reason for it. We can speculate all day, but we'll leave it at that for now. Anything else stand out? Let me think. She always seems to stop by somewhere after work instead of going straight to the subway. But I don't know where. Sorry. Somewhere in Satan District then? Thanks. Been a big help. Right. Why don't we organize the info we gathered? Some Gaines got worries of her own. Sounds like she wanted to work more shifts to make more money. Seems to be the case, whether life's been hard for her or not. He was also acquainted with Lucia's younger brother, Kirk. He was part of the Satan District's basketball team, right? Apparently Guinea was athletic and liked basketball. Anohana or Clanad? I've never seen either, so I cannot make any claim. I have only heard amazing things about Anohana and how it will make you cry. In Clanad, I've heard also similar things. And I'm like, let's not. Let's not. Bro claims to be a weeb crazy. Like for Clanad, I think I tried to start getting into it back when you'd watch like part 1 of 3 on YouTube and then it would be split up that way. And I think I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes. Damn, Clanad broke me. Yeah, the similar vein of anime that broke me was Angel Beats. That was the one. That's the one that got me. That's the one that I saw and was like, oh, my emotion. I think it was the first anime that I ever cried from. like legitimately was just like, oh god. And like the crazy thing is I remember it. I remember like watching it and it like final episode, and it was sad cry until post credit scene, and then it was like kind of happy cry. I was like, oh god, thank you for saving my soul real quick. Apparently Guinea was bro got traumatized and never watched another sad anime again. I mean, I don't go out of my way to try to watch sad animes. If you start naming some, maybe I'll have seen that. I watched Your Lie in April back before I knew it was a sad. I watched it as it was coming out. I watched it weekly as it was coming out, so I didn't know it was a sad anime. I thought it was a music anime, and then it turned sad. It's like, oh, the game was something like basketball. Guess she stopped by somewhere after a shift at the hotel too. It's about just watching good anime. Yeah. Right, you watch enough anime and watch enough good anime, and some of them are going to be sad, and some of them are going to be bittersweet, right? Because like one could claim that Cowboy Bebop at the end is a sad anime, but it's a good anime. And it could be it was a basketball court where she could work up a sweat, in which case she would probably know the entire basketball team, not just Kirk. That makes sense. You connected the dots so nicely. Still got a lot to uncover, but it sounds like we got ourselves the lead. Yeah, except for the basketball court. Dude, we got a b-ball up and down the court. All I do is dribble all up and down the court. The b-ball. Dude, I'm a b-baller. That's what I do all day, all night. B-ball. B-ball. Do you think Van could beat Kurika? Kurika from Kurika No Basket? Do I think Van could beat a high school freshman? Or I guess sophomore, because they only have 3 years of high school in basketball. Oh, probably, because if we're saying Van v Kuriko 1v1, Kuriko is notoriously, till like late series, he's notoriously bad at making any regular shots. And he specifically needs one very specific kind of shot to be able to even get it in the hoop. Whereas Van's just normally athletic. Right? If it were, Arkwright Solutions versus the high school team, I think the high school team would probably win. Provided Arkwright Solutions doesn't do like bullshit anime like verse physicality. But yeah, I think Van could beat Kuriko in basketball. What? Grammy, what are you doing here? What are you boying me for, missy? That's the last night. I'm pretty much done with my supervision of the glorious stage play. Today I've got a new task. A consultation with these folks. Wait, you know each other? The runner-up of the Z1 Championship and the bigwig director from Kowloon Productions?
Oh, hey, it's the Spriggan and his assistants. It's been a while.
It's been a while for me as well.
Oh my god, what's up, bro? Director at Kowloon Pictures, Leslie Lamb.
Thanks again for all your help during the filming of Golden Requiem. Because of you, the movie turned out better than I'd even hoped. I really can't express my gratitude enough.
No need. I didn't do much of anything special. Judith is your main lead. Of course it was going to turn out good. Oh, Cannon with the modesty. You helped in all sorts of ways, from stunts to crew work. You even dealt with the monsters that show up on set. It really is a fascinating movie. Sure is. I've seen a whole bunch.
Thank you. That means a lot to me that you like it so much.
Do they have Orbital DVD players? Z1 Racer with Inkert. Aslan.
I'm only still here now because you all saved me back during those terrorist attacks at the Z1 Grand Prix. I owe you my life after all that. Still, I can't help but feel a bit frustrated at just being runner-up there.
We're sorry to have brought that up. Aren't we, Aaron? Hey, it wasn't a diss or anything. It was a photo finish between you and that sad sack. Difference of a tenth of a second. You even went and took that L and used it to fuel your drive to improve. Nothing bad about that. Hey, are you even in a position to talk when it comes to that? That's simply Mr. Way for you. We don't even have microwaves, bro. They have microwaves now, they're just rare. Just makes me wonder if, like, to see a movie a bunch, do you have to go to the movie theaters and pay for it a lot, or can you buy the Orbital DVD or the because they have the picture courts, those. Maybe they have video courts at this point. I would imagine they must, right? Figured it'd be the case, but seems like he doesn't have any memories from those 3 days. He wasn't special enough. Yeah, honestly, it's a relief that he doesn't. But Grammy, if the two of you are here consulting at a time like this, I bet I can guess just what it's about. Hey, don't stick your nose in other people's business, girlie. Well, considering the amount of time since the last release, the fans have probably already caught on by now anyway. Keep it off the record, but you're right. I'm having consultations about the next movie's production and script. I can't wait for your next work, Director Lamb. That was lousy with rumors about it, but man, I think it's really happening. You're the guy who won that Lion d'Or award at the film festival, right? I'm curious to see what you're making next. I wish I could share that, but, well, it's still in the very early concept phase, and there have been issues with some of the sponsors involved. Who's Reen's classmate? That's a yaoi author. Yeah, the one that works at the museum and was in the same club as Emma. Dorothy, I think. I think her name's Dorothy, if I'm remembering correctly. So do look forward to the announcement once we've gotten everything finalized. That's a shame, but it's probably for the best. I wouldn't want to figure out the ending before the movie's even made, after all. I remember you from Nemeth Island. You've got quite a sense of humor, young lady. Yeah, she's not joking. I'm here for a separate project that I'm currently working on. I've been asked to help with the promotion of another movie coming out next month. Oh, could that be? Right, heard a certain energy drink maker has been doing some stuff behind the scenes. Monster? Red Bull? Yeah, we existed before microwaves. I mean, I feel like that was the case even in this world. Go back far enough, there was probably some ancient yaoi on scrolls. Yeah. Doing some stuff behind the scenes. That's gonna be one hell of a collab, huh? Hey now, I'm supposed to be under NDA here. Van's pretty sharp himself. Well, I know I'm looking forward to it. Goodness. Well, you lot about put in your all. Things are getting real fishy. This is the perfect opportunity for the Spriggan and his friends to shine. Not to mention the Phantom Thief Grimcat, too. Yo, honestly, I'm surprised that we have not seen Blue Blanc in any of these games, because it feels like that would be prime Phantom Thief v Phantom Thief, right? Like, how dare you call yourself a Phantom Thief kind of situation. Yeah, you can count on us. Okay. Hello there. It's Van and the rest of Arkwright Solutions. Thank goodness, you really came. You know, kinda, but I'm not sure we've met. You're the one who made the request, I'm guessing. Yes, I'm Allison with the Cray Reconstruction Fund. Could you please hear me out? Hold on a hot sec. You're telling us that all of the mirror in the Reconstruction Fund has vanished? Ruth, you're shouting. Yeah, they literally just told us this is confidential. Not that it isn't wild. I'm embarrassed to admit it. The Cray Reconstruction Fund was established to help mourn and rebuild Cray Village after Almada blew it up, right? Yeah, it was a real tragedy. The fund received tons of donations and assistance from both inside and outside of the country. In addition to managing all the Mira, the fund's been providing reparations to bereaved families and negotiating with the government. If I recall correctly, the donations they collected totaled more than 5 million Mira in cash alone. Damn, dude. 5 million Mira. And it was all stolen this morning? Yes. Allow me to explain the order of events. First of all, I'm going to be interviewed next week as one of the bereaved for a piece on Cray Village. I wanted to look into something related to that, so I went to the Reconstruction Fund's office this morning. When I got there, the staff were in an uproar. Every mirror of the donation had been in the safe was gone, and so was the representative. Even the representative? It's hard to believe, but could they have made off with the donations? I don't know. Mr. Merton, the representative, doesn't seem like the kind of man who would do such a thing. Still, we haven't been able to contact him since this morning. Staff members even split up to look for him. Kaina and I just checked the fund's account at the Bank of ES main branch, fearing the worst. Isn't that where you kept substantial contributions from different businesses and foreign organizations? Wait. Don't tell me. The entire account was withdrawn yesterday by Mr. Merton himself. I'm surprised that the bank... So, obviously, this is me coming from a very specialty kind of situation. But having a fund like that, where it's a very public, well-known fund, and presumably had regular transactions of, like, minor disbursements. Right, that's something where trying to withdraw all at once would, in a good, well-regulated bank with, like, fail-safes in place, would set off alarm bells, even if it was the guy there in charge. Like, withdrawing all of it at once, like, in cash, would set off massive alarm bells, and probably they would be told to, hey, actually contact the fund to make sure that there's, like, corroborating, like, understanding of this happening. Because the question would immediately become, why are you taking it all at once? What's happening? Then, it'd be easy to think he's guilty, no doubt about it. But something tells me the head of Archive Solutions here disagrees. Forget me, even the client doesn't seem convinced. I take it this Merton fellow isn't the kind of person who'd do something like that, right? Right, but Lashkar and I owe him a lot. He really is a good person. He even donated most of his own money to the fund. He was originally the chairman of the Vichy County Agricultural Association. He's beloved for his sincerity, but his sister married a man from Cray Village, and she... I see. So Martin is mourning a family member too. And his grandpa was FCC. It's not cool. Different, unfortunate name. Unfortunate name. He's been giving it his all for the sake of the survivors ever since. At least the Foss. I mean, yeah. Which is why, when it came to time to choose a representative, we recommended Merton. We trusted him to coordinate everything. Is that so? He seems to be a wonderful person. I wonder what happened. He must have a reason, right? No one knows for sure. It's just, in the past couple of days, he has seemed a little absent-minded. It's certainly possible that he was in some sort of debt. Sounds like you got a real scandal on your hands. That's why I kind of referred to me to you guys. Please, can you bring our representative back without word getting out? Can't overlook something this big involving Cray. We gotta do it. Ooh, we're getting gray and chaos here. Okay. Alright, we're officially taking this on. Can't let someone disrespect that tragedy like this. Right. Especially not since we have our own connection to it. Our boy Dingo! I had my hands in donations and charities too, so I can't ignore something like this. You need law, bro. Get law. I know. You can count on my full support. Thank you very much. I'm so relieved. I know you'll be able to get to the bottom of this. You sure have a lot of faith in us. But how are we going to find this guy? What do you guys think? Well, first I'd ask if they have any idea where the representative might have gone. Our staff have been checking everywhere we can think of since this morning. But with no luck. We've only managed to confirm that he dropped by the bank's main branch yesterday and that he left his house this morning. In that case, the only thing I can think of... But the country, payoff his debt and turned himself in, went underground. Probably too fast to have fled the country. Pay off his debt and turn himself in. Well, he probably hasn't turned himself in. And we don't even know if he had a debt. Went underground is probably... Hold on. He took the mirror and went underground. It's his natural assumption anyway. Underground? Yeah. Does seem to have a large social circle. Wouldn't be surprised if he had connections to the underside of society. Like, say, the Blacklight District. You mean the capital's 13th district? Quite literally, underground. It's possible. Since we've come this far, maybe it'd be faster to just head on over there? Yeah, let's take a look. Don't mind if we handle things, do you? Be better if there wasn't a big fuss about it. Please do. I'll head back to the office then and let everyone know about the situation. We're counting on you to find Mr. Merton.
Time to
One
get to
SP.
work.
Because I'm not a fool most of the time. Nope, can't go that way. Fuck. Looping around.
Gonna eat some? Hey, welcome.
Kansas buckwheat manteau. Hell yeah.
Don't be a stranger.
Also, it's just cooking.
That was very well made. That was very well made.
Apparently that was very well made, which is good to know. Hello there, Kirk. Guinea's whereabouts. What's going on? Oh yeah, Guinea is super good at basketball. I should know. Played against her a few times. Is it true that nobody knows where she is? Yeah, she's been gone since this morning. Have you seen her anywhere? Not today, no. Last time it would have been the day before yesterday. She said she'd be back. Wonder what happened. I see. Try asking Simon, too. He's our captain, so he notices that kind of stuff. I take it he isn't here now? Nah, I think he went to check out a food stall run by some guy named Eddie. Maybe you'll run into him on the main street? Right, let's get over there. Yes. The Epstein Foundation. Oh, there's Eddie. Move. Yo, hello there. Oh, Brasilia, how's it going, girl? What? You mean you didn't know anything about it, Brasilia? That's right. How could you be so horrible, Eddie? Keeping a secret like that from me. But starting today, I'm going to be helping out. Right, Eddie? Sorry I didn't tell you. Thought I should go it alone to see what I'm made of. If I don't know if I'll be able to become strong. That's not true, Eddie. There's tons of stuff you wouldn't realize if you did it by yourself. I used to think like that too, before you helped me recognize the truth. So this time, I'll be the one to help you. Is that so? You win, Brasilia. I'd be happy to have your support. It'll be my pleasure. Brasilia looks really happy. I might be a little jealous. Welcome, welcome. We got everything from stationery to boxed lunches. I understand how Eddie feels. I want to become strong too, so I'm going to help him in a way that doesn't hinder his growth. Aren't I so nice? What's going on, Eddie? Welcome. I set up in the business district today. There's a surprising number of people coming despite the rain. The young lady is helping too. Simon and the others also dropped by. It's like I'm finally picking up momentum. Brala, Brazil helped me out before. I've been indebted to them ever since. Still, what they have must be nice. Wait, I don't have time to think about them. I got a practice match this afternoon. I want to get there a little early, so I should go tell the team after this.
Got something to ask you.
What's going on, Frala? You don't know where Ginny went, huh? Do you know anything, Simon? I don't know. I don't just know. I actually saw her a little while ago. Really? Sounds like we've already hit the bullseye. Where'd you see her? Under the overpass by the hotel. I saw her when I was on my way here from the basketball court. She was all by her lonesome. Oh, wait. I was there too. Why didn't you say anything? Well, I was thinking of going over and saying hi myself, since it was a rare opportunity. But even from far away, I could tell she seemed kind of down. Figured she wanted to be alone. I'm glad she's been found. Let's not let this chance get away. Let's head over there. I really like this music. It's a good track. Looks like someone came through here. Let's do a shard search just in case. Allow me.
Shard search.
Search complete. They appear to be a woman's footprints. Doesn't leave much doubt. Let's follow them. Quick. Stick with us. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Oh no. Fish. Guinea! There's something definitely off about her. Leave the chit-chat for later. Time to divide and conquer these monsters.
These guys are weak. We're not even gonna let you fight them, actually.
That wasn't even a warm-up. Need something to be disappointed about. It's okay. She appears to be unharmed. But... she's still like this, even despite all the commotion. Looks like she's a bit hazy for some reason. Maybe we can bring her back somehow. No! Ginny! Luke? Why? Why'd this happen? And more importantly, how could you come to such a dangerous place on your own? If I lost you, What? Luke? Are we gonna get an explanation of what that haziness was? Thank goodness, Ginny. So you're saying your memory is fuzzier from this morning all the way until now? I mostly remember what I was doing. But felt like I was half me, half someone else. I'm so sorry. Seems like I've caused all of you so much trouble. Nah, we were just doing our job. It sounds like you were in a daze. So I guess he was too dazzling and you tried to distance yourself from him. I don't really understand what that even means. Seriously? You're as modest as ever, Luke. Listen, I've always felt jealous of you. Jealous? Yeah, unlike me, you know a lot, and you're always mature and calm. Plus, you're an engineer. You're completely independent. What? None of those things are that special. That's not true. You have wonderful qualities, and you're honestly pretty popular. You have no idea how worked up I get about it. I don't care about being popular or anything. Because the only person whose opinion matters to me is... Say it! Say it! Say it, Luke! Okay, imply it with a look. Wait, what? Alright, I've had my fill. You know, I think they suit each other. With that, Van and the others escorted the pair back to the share house, ensuring Guinea had sufficiently recovered. And then they proceeded to have coitus. Thank you for what you did today. I reached out to my employers again, too. Still, why did all of that happen in the first place? Guess I shouldn't have been so impatient about getting another job from that recruitment site. Something smells off about this. Mind if I take a look at your screen for a sec? Sure, I don't mind. Ah, subliminal messaging. I feel like I just saw something. She doesn't seem to have noticed, but something definitely flashed on the screen for a moment. Let's just keep it in mind for now.
That's one more case done and dusted.
Okay, people be doing subliminal messaging, which is probably how Ix was getting those people to go to the cult meeting. Random subliminal messaging. I guess I'll go get lunch ready. Yeah, okay. And then we can have lunch in bed. Okay, Blacklight District.
Heading to the objective.
Heading to the objective. Objective identified.
Haven't seen you.
Okay. Hey, it's you. Feeling cold.
Welcome.
Alright,
Thank you
smash.
for
Okay. That's a big jump. Yeah, we're at the point where people that didn't upgrade last chapter are getting some big jumps. So let's put it on for anyone who I think might go into combat this chapter. What's happening in your idol right now? It's an ongoing anime, so I'd rather not talk about it on stream. But I have watched it. Unless a new episode came out, because I basically take time out of the day on Thursdays to watch my anime. So the last one that I saw was Ruby being conniving and Aqua confronting her afterwards.
Thank you for coming.
Dark Saber.
By the mauling thing.
Please stop by again.
Yeah, the cosplay kerfuffle. Yoda. Hey, guess what? Sister came from my school to see me. I'm so happy. I want to talk a whole bunch. Oh, she's got to drink a lot of my mom's special Speary Toss drink, too. Wait, Spiritus? Pretty sure that's some ridiculously concentrated alcohol from Northumbria. Sounds like she's going to get plastered. Well, let's hope she drinks in moderation. Wait, why are you two down here? Would have thought I'd get to experience authentic Northumbrian cooking in a place like this. Sure was worth coming all the way out here. I think your growing love of fine dining would eventually lead you to the Blacklight District. You're really something else, Edmund. I mean, I was a little scared about coming here. Do you stop by this place a lot, Sicardi? Well, I guess I swing by sometimes when I'm training. Seriously, though, carelessness here can be fatal, and students are easy targets. When you finish eating, I'll take you back above ground. Best not to wander here unprepared in the future, either. Got it. I'll be careful. The church collect all the salt from the pail. I think they collected the I don't think they got all the surrounding. I think they got the remainder of the pail. Unless they just got shards from it. I'm on my training. I saw someone who didn't seem like they should be down here. I was surprised when I realized it was someone I knew. Who would have thought Edmund would be able to make it down here without my any help? It really is something else. So this really is a dangerous place. If I come back, maybe I should bring an orbital staff. So they could nuke a country. I don't know if they could, because I think it's smaller than it was. I think the salt pail reduced in size in general.
Do me a favor and decide already.
Northern driver. Okay.
Come back whenever you like.
So what's going on here, Sister Philly? Excuse me, I don't mean to complain, but I only came here to see Yoda. But you like watching women, don't you? You've got nothing to hide down here in the Blacklight District. I know. Why not come to our establishment? I'd be happy to introduce you to a little bit of how we do things. If it's just an introduction, then... Wait, that's not what I'm here for. What are they talking about? Sounds like a deep conversation about the way they do business. Let's just leave it to them. You've got it all wrong, okay? I didn't come here to ask about that sort of thing. I just came to see how Yoda was doing, and then I have to get back to work. Mumble, mumble. I gotta share a drink with the nun. We talked about all kinds of things. Apparently she's been in really trouble for a long time. Should I try to help her out? There's an event going on in the department store in the front of the station last night, so we went in. Yoda was in high spirits, and the manager even took the time to talk to us. The server sure is nice. Who is Yoda? He's the kid. He's Gabriella's son. That kid in the hat. Not really in a position to be able to go back, but it's been on my mind.
Hi, I'm Yoda.
I'm a child. Okay. And so there's... Really still wish that this is like a thing that you could do, like arena. I'm surprised, all things considered. Yeah, what's going on?
What? Even you guys are here? Surely you don't have that much free time.
We're just taking a look around. Elaine, Elvis, you two looking into yesterday's incident? Yes, apparently some of the people we secured had turned up in the Blacklight District. We're currently gathering evidence, including equipment and clothing found in the culvert.
Great, now we're causing the guild trouble. We've got an unspoken rule here. Problems in the Blacklight District get solved by the people of the Blacklight District.
This situation's serious. We should cooperate where we can. Same goes for you guys. You don't do 4 SPGs in the Blacklight District, right? Leave things here to us and find another way to help. Fine by me. Sure, I've gotten a lot more flexible. Naturally. It means we can resolve this incident. He really has grown. For now, you can leave investigating the Blacklight District to us. With Hayway involved, I can't help but feel like there's more going on. Hopefully we can look into that too. Seeing Elvis's growth is quite moving. I'm sure it is in part due to his clashes with you and how you knock him around. You bully him. You bully the poor boy.
Yo, what's going on, Furious Man?
Here we go. This is enough that I won't be able to... Got a moment? I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. Are you Mr. Merton by any chance?
Who are all of you?
The representative appeared frightened, but Van and the others were able to calm him down as they asked about the situation. Apparently he came to this area to visit an old benefactor. An old benefactor? Not a debt collector or anything, right?
No, of course not.
She's always treated me well and helped me countless times. Though she does tell me off on occasion. She could be quite a demon, but...
Just who can be what now?
Huh? You're... the old lady? Are you telling me...
It's been so long. Please, I need your help.
You've gotten yourself into trouble, huh, Merton?
Let's hear it, and make sure the Spriggan hears you out too.
I see. So it's not that you were making off with the donations.
It's that you were scammed out of all the mirror. Have I got that right?
Exactly right. I'm ashamed to admit. I'm such a fool. How could I let this happen?
Is it really that easy to cheat someone out of that much money? I do wonder. Do you think you could tell us just what happened?
Yes, of course. It all started 2 days ago when a man visited the office. At the time, there weren't any other members of staff around, so I handled him. He claimed to be an inspector from the Department of Justice's Legal Entity Supervisory Board and accused us of donation fraud.
Donation fraud?
That's when you solicit donations under false pretenses and then take the mirror for yourself.
Correct. It was an outrageous accusation, but I had no evidence to deny it. Legally speaking, we're required to precisely report our fundraising guidelines and the amount of donations collected to the government. The inspector accused us of neglecting to do so, and intentionally, no less.
And since you were originally a part of the Agriculture Association, you weren't familiar with the laws and expectations of this sector.
Just so. Because I was the chairman of that association.
With both social status and the public sympathies, I'm sure you'd be elected if you used that mirror to run for office.
I would never! I assure you, we're innocent. If it's a report you need, I'll prepare one right away. The Reconstruction Fund always keeps exact records of both cash and wire transfer donations. So I submitted the report right then and there, but then he suspected us of money laundering. If we handle this now, it won't be made public. You only need to respond in good faith. I didn't have any choice. I couldn't let my failings cause all the bereaved families needless worry. So I converted all the donations into cash in secret.
And you handed them over to the inspector.
Yes. Even had 2 police officers with him when I delivered the money yesterday. I submitted the mirror alongside the report and requested an inspection, at which point they presented me with a receipt that had the Department of Justice official seal on it. Of course I trusted them.
But as time went on, something started to feel out of place, yes?
Yes, I felt unsettled in a way I couldn't put into words. Which is why, last night I spoke to someone at the Department of Justice about it. He said there was no legal entity supervisory board. When I heard that, I fell right out of my chair.
Let me guess. That attaché case you're carrying as your life insurance papers and land deed. Because for some reason, you were trying to make up for your mistakes on your own. I'm right, aren't I? You blithering idiot.
Miss Kid, I'm truly sorry. But at the last second, your face flashed through my mind. Look how spineless I am.
Mr. Merton, please keep your spirits up. We'll get to the bottom of this. Yeah, how could we give up after what you've just told us?
Well, our quest was to get you and the donations back. Which means all that's left is to take the scammer to task. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm counting on you. But just how in the world are you going to fix this?
That is the question of the day, isn't it? It's actually a pretty well thought out scheme. Almost anybody would be deceived by this sort of trick.
Yeah, making people uneasy before scamming them out of their mirror is a common trick.
You can actually pull it off this well. Seeing as you went after donations,
yeah, that's hard to track.
It's clear this ain't his first rodeo.
If it's already been transferred to some illicit bank account, then there's not much we can...
I've been looking into that.
Huh?
I've got a lot of pull, all right. I've been reviewing transactions between questionable accounts. There's no evidence of any big transfers either yesterday or today. Criminal must still have the cash.
Is that really something you can just look into? Yeah, no. Not unless the right people help of their own free will.
Somehow it feels like I'm looking at my Grammy. Anyway, if that's true, there's still a chance we can get it back.
Really?
We're so close. We just need to figure out how.
In that case, how about we say there was some undeclared income?
Undeclared income? So claim that there was a deficiency in the amount that was reported yesterday?
Tacking on more would definitely reel them in. I'll give it a shot. Merton sent an orb mail to the man claiming to be an inspector, telling him about a large quantity of undisclosed income. Not long after he received a call from a private number to confirm it. On the advice of a nearby van and crew, he made arrangements for an immediate supplemental application. After the call, they discussed strategy once more.
You've got the bait. Don't screw this up, Spriggan. You hear?
Don't worry, we got this. The designated location was Station Street, yeah?
Right. The fake inspector should be there. Let's head over when we're ready.
To begin the operation, speak to Representative Merton. Okay. Let's save. It's probably gonna be combat, but fuck it, we ball. There we go. Fuck it, we ball. It's as soon as put down, I'm counting on you. Actually, alright. Let's talk to them first.
Merton really showed up, and the Black District seems the same as ever. Never mind, you never said you had a plan. We'll do whatever we can to help.
So she knows the Black District. Look, I gotta feel, but just leave this to us. Please don't do anything too reckless, kinda.
I told them the rest of us out of the way in the office. Hope this plan works, but I don't have the hope. I have to believe, and I believe in you guys and Martin. Good luck.
Alright, let's begin. Can't let it end like this. Time to get to work. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go! To the window, to the window. Ta-da wow. Ta-da wow. Will this even work? I just have to believe in them. Right on time. Very sorry for contacting you out of the blue. I appreciate you making the time. It's no problem. The issue is actually the fact that you had such a large amount of undeclared income. Such a mistake should, by all rights, make you subject to penalties. Did the gravity of our inspection escape you? I'm truly sorry. It's just we received a sizable donation about 3 days ago. One of our staff members made a mistake, which caused a delay in it being entered into our records. You said it was 2 million mirror, didn't you? Consider it safely secured. Here's the paperwork, and please sign the proof of receipt as well. Right. Representative Mertens, sign the papers. What is it? Never mind. Thank you for handling this. Of course. We'll be in touch at a later date with the results. Until then, I suggest you refrain from doing anything that would stand out. Shard invisibility. Right, that's our cue. Shall we play a fun little game of tag? Sounds kind of disturbing when you say it like that. Anyway, let's follow that inspector carefully so that he doesn't notice us. Us and our crew. Oh, well, I mean, this is just the easiest thing ever. Like, when you think about it, we're Shizuna. Like, he's leaving the store now. Fake inspector. Something about this bugging me, but what? Alright, like, we're playing Shizuna. We should just be able to do this with no problem. Okay. This is so freaking awesome.
More than 100 times the
Okay.
initiating search. Of your average airship. It's bound to be the most exciting ride in history.
Okay, we're in a wide open space. Oh, trust you. You seem like the kind of guy that's gonna turn around or something. Shit, turn around. Phew, close call. This inspector seems like he's on the alert. Could be. Let's keep moving. Because we're not suspicious in obvious. We're not suspicious or obvious right now, crouching behind this fucking bush. Not at all. Really ran up the stairs to try to lose us. Okay. Do. Let's just crouch down here just in case. Okay. Good. Okay. And where are you going? It's right there. Don't lose them. Oh, we need a turn here. Direction. Maybe he's going to that place. Let's remain guard until we reach the end.
Shard search? Go.
Ooh, look at that. Look at all them G tokens. Okay. Yeah, one thing about these, I like the concept, and it makes it... I think it's a good tracking minigame, but at the same time, it does take a while. I wish they were a little bit more proactive with the way that things worked. Earned 1 aspect. Cool. Good. Doom, boom. Okay, time to call the people. They're presumably storing the cash in here. Yo, now you're talking. That's the additional 2 million mirror, right? You didn't even need us to pretend to be police this time, huh? But we'll still be getting our proper cut, right, boss? Keep it down. Just stick with me and I guarantee you'll be successful in the future. You sure fool yourself, but hey, since you're so generous, I guess I'll overlook it. Ah, so the people playing dress-up were hires. Was I wrong about this guy? Huh? What the heck are you guys? I thought they'd be a little more professional, too. Guess I overestimated them, huh? The fact that it's just a bunch of schmucks is actually pretty irritating. There are things you should and shouldn't do. Come on, give yourselves up already. So you're the boss, huh? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Oh, now that you mention it. Wait, 3 men in disguise. Could it be? Looks like my hunch was right on the money. Yeah, these fuckers. You're one of the 3 Devancy brothers who have been committing fraud all over the place. The youngest one, right? It really is always you, Spriggan. You always seem to have a difficult time when you run into us. Those other 2 are just hired hands, though, right? Makes you wonder why the other brothers haven't shown up. You're right. Considering how cocky he's acting, it seems like there's something else going on. Not that matters. Let's tie him up. Yeah, I take back what I said earlier. You've got an interesting vibe. Evil. He's got evil fart gas all over him. What the hell you all babbling about? Actually, this works out perfectly. Maybe I'll test this power on all of you. What? Well, evil fart gas has affected us. Is this the same as that monster last night? It even affected them. Now get them, you 2! Don't be afraid. We can take them down one at a time. Let's begin. Missed. Hard slash. Missed again. Dumb bitch. Okay. Let's hit all 3 with coin bullets.
Snap to it, Shizuna!
Okay, you just do that.
Try and take this.
Boom. Nice. Good. Okay, you guys don't have much health. So we're just going to do a quick one of these. Followed by an Infinity Seeker. Infinity Seeker. Okay. And then you can do, let's do Stray Cat. EP 100, CP 20. Not terrible. The CP cost though, so yeah. Boy, you guys sure gave us a hard time. Didn't really. Still, they don't usually fight back this much. It's a little different from the corrosion back in the beginning of spring. If anything, I'd say it's more of a physical contamination. Yeah. Looks like she's got her own ideas about this. What the? Grah! Roar. I won't allow it. What? Such power. Better make it in time. This is better than I imagined. So this is power unleashed. With this and my superior intelligence, Yeah. What the hell was that? Doesn't matter. I'm invincible. There's nothing I can't achieve. Not so fast. Oh. Little kid has an orbit. Is he like a junior bracer? Sorry, but this road is closed. We're A and B ranks, so don't think you just force your way through. Nice timing. Oh, okay, no, it's just a T-phone. Of
course. It was thanks to you we were all able to coordinate. This guy seems pretty creepy, but we've got him. Did you succeed? Merton and Allison came too, huh? Better stay behind me. You look like you've seen better days. Maybe all that power is taking a toll. You're under arrest for being caught in the act of fraud, larceny, and the forgery of official documents. I suggest you surrender quietly. Whatever do you mean? I'm invincible now. I don't fit into your little framework. Get it? I'm taking my revenge. I'll crush all goodwill and social etiquette under my heel. Get any closer and I have to use this. What are you saying? This guy's taking himself hostage. You bracers are so concerned with human life, you'll never be able to touch me. I'm ready for you anytime, you know. Why, even if I die, I only have to wait for the new dawn. He's lost his mind. Get real. Kinda? Kinda. All this talk about revenge and invincible. Give me a break. You just do whatever you please until things get inconvenient, and then you run away. Does your life really mean so little to you? Someone like you will never be strong, no matter what kind of power you have. Sure, life is hard. So many unfair, unreasonable, awful things happen every single day. But in spite of all that, I can't throw my life away. Even more so now that there's someone by my side. That's why I need to live as full a life as I can. For my family, for my supervisor, for everyone in the village who's no longer with us. So if you're gonna trample all over my feelings along with the Mira, then at least be honest with yourself and figure out who you even are. Who I am? Damn right. Looks like you've already forgotten you're the youngest brother. Damn, the Spriggan! Should I hold off on forcing my way in there? Yeah, besides, it seems like Kindness got things all but wrapped up. Then, final key is to bring this guy down is... What should I remind him about? His bond with his brothers, his path as a scoundrel, his sealed memories. I mean, a brotherly bond. Let's go. It's pretty impressive you managed to do something this bad and even tried to twist the gild around your little finger. But it's ironic that in the end you lost sight of what you valued the most. What'd you say? You have brothers who are important to you. The three of you always acted together. You may have been scoundrels, but it's true. You always worked as a group. I'll be the first to say you're annoying, but you're not you if you don't come as a set. What about your big brothers? Do you think they're worried about you? Big brothers? What am I? He fainted? Yes, I'm sure the burden on his mind and body was too much. Though it looks like the contamination at least has gone away. Guess he recovered on his own in the end. Do you fixers usually negotiate to resolve that kind of situation? Anyway, with this, the job's done. We've caught all the culprits. Mira is safe. Hooray! Oh, so thankful. Did you hear that, Mr. Merton? They solved it.
Yes, I don't know what to say. I had thought there was no way out of this, but the solution was there the whole time. Thank you, Arkwright Solutions. The Krager Reconstruction Fund is in your debt. We'll make a statue to you in the new village. Thus, the scandal involving the Krager Reconstruction Fund successfully came to an end. The youngest of Ansi brothers' memory was still fuzzy, and a few mysteries still remained, but he promised to continue to cooperate with the Guild's investigation into the source of his strange power.
All in a day's work.
My power! My mysterious anime power! Hey! We got more law. That's kind of exactly... Wow, now law is neck and neck, I think, with chaos for which one's going to be... Actually, it might even be closer to leveling than chaos. I wonder, did they... It's hard, because I know in the first couple games, chaos had a lot less opportunity, so it took a lot less to level it. Is it the opposite with this game, with law, basically? Okay. So first of all, let's save real quick. Okay. And then we're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back.